Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Now as you can tell from the title of this one, what we're going to discuss is basically why having one niche is pretty much the most important thing for you to focus on when you're starting SMMA. Now you've probably seen some of my videos before where I give you some ideas for good niches and how to actually pick a good niche. But in this video I just want to stress the fact that having one niche will help you go faster and further. Now for me to explain to you why having one niche is way better than just trying to go after everyone, I'm just going to walk you through a very simple example. Let's say my name is John, I'm starting a Facebook ads agency. I'm really good at Facebook ads. And I've actually got a contractor who I know who can actually deliver the Facebook ad service as well. So I've got all of that side sorted. Now I'm at the stage where I want to start getting clients. Okay, so I want to start doing outreach. Now before I start doing outreach, I need to know what type of businesses to look for, right? And what type of businesses to actually reach out to. So I've come to this crossroads and I have to decide what my niche is. And I've seen YouTube videos, people telling me I need that one niche, but I've personally thought that I just want to go after everyone. Everyone can benefit from my services, whether it's an e-commerce business, a real estate agent, or a local gym. I know that what I do will give them value. And the problem with his approach for John is that basically when he starts reaching out to companies, he's having different conversations with every one of them. If you pick one niche, let's say you're working just with local gyms, your conversation and the way you do outreach is pretty much the exact same with each one. You know what their customers spend with them, you know how to get customers for that business, and you know what problems they're actually having. So if you have 5 sales calls booked in with all random businesses, again, we've got one gym, we've got a supplement company, we've got a fashion company, then we've got a drop shipping store, and then we've got a local real estate agent. Okay, so 5 completely different businesses. Now you can imagine for me to prepare for all of those 5 calls, I'm gonna have to have a rough script for each one. And that script is probably going to be quite different. Because when it comes to getting a client for a real estate agent that might be selling a home for €500,000, that's going to look quite different to the fashion company that sells products for 30 or 40 euro. So first off, that conversation is completely different. Second off, if I have a case study, it's not going to be specific to the real estate agent or to the fashion company. And finally, the way I actually get results and deliver the service to them is going to be very different. For a fashion company, we're going to be running ads straight to their website trying to get sales. With a real estate agent, it's going to be a little bit more technical. Now imagine if you just had one niche and you had the same 5 calls booked in, but with 5 businesses from your one niche. It's just 5 fashion companies. As you can probably imagine, you're probably going to have a lot more success going after 5 fashion companies than going after 5 different businesses. The reason is that first off, you can have one specific case study or an example of a testimonial for that one industry that you're trying to go after. Secondly, the way you actually find leads and reach out to them is going to be quite easy because you can just find where they hang out and just reach out to them all day long. 3, the sales conversation is going to be quite streamlined because you can just have one script that you use over and over again, the same questions and the same responses that you give to that fashion company. And finally, if you actually do sign a client, and when you sign a client, it's going to be easier to deliver the service because you have a proven kind of framework that you use for that type of company. So basically not having one niche just means that it's going to be very messy. It's going to take you way longer to get your first, second and third client. And even when you do get clients, it's just going to be harder to deliver a really good service. And if it's hard to deliver a good service, it's going to be hard to keep your clients. You've probably heard the saying before, there's riches in the niches, okay? I 100% agree with that statement and I'm going to give you one reason why. So let's say you pick a service like Facebook ads. It's not new, it's not that exciting, and every business has pretty much heard of it already. And most businesses have also probably been pitched about it already. So for you to go to, let's say it's the fashion company, and pitch them Facebook ads, it's not going to really stand out. But because all you focus on and the only type of business you work with is fashion brands or are fashion brands, you can build a super in-depth case study specifically for that type of company. You can bring them through a full walkthrough of how you get results from start to finish. And you can have it pretty much laid out that when they're speaking to you, they understand that you are the perfect person for their industry. So the beauty of this is that you can take a service that's not new or exciting. You can take something like content creation or social media management, But if you can position yourself as the go-to person for a certain type of company, you're gonna have way more success than the generalist. Now look, if you wanna go out there and just target everyone, you can still get results. It's not that you won't get results, it's just that it's a lot harder and it's a lot less predictable. So as you can imagine, it's pretty important to pick a niche that actually is gonna work for you. Okay, so you gotta pick a niche that can actually pay you money, a niche that has scalability and there's enough businesses in that industry, but also a niche that you know a lot about. So if you need help picking your niche, or you already have a niche but it's not really working out for you, feel free to shoot me a DM on Instagram. My username is Adam Walsh, that's ADAMWLSH. Shoot me a message, let me know what your niche is, let me know why you picked the niche, what were your reasons for doing so. I'll let you know my opinion, if I think it's a good niche, and if I think I can help you out. Apart from that, if you're new, make sure to hit subscribe, drop a like on the video if you got any value, and if you want to check out my weekly group coaching program, where I work with aspiring agency owners to start and scale their agencies, check out the link in the description. I have a couple spots open in my 6-figure accelerator program, and I would love to see you in there. Hopefully you got some value from this video, and I will see you in the next one.